Hi, Saphia Maxamed here with the latest showbiz news. In today's show, we have an exclusive interview with Bruce Willis straight from the red carpet. But first, ever wondered what Luton graduates get up to? Well, you are in luck. We have gone out of our way just to get you final year students some inspiration for your job hunting. That's right, you've guessed it. We went to the Bib. We caught up with Gemma Hunt just to get you an idea of the working world.
We asked Gemma what does she find most surprising about the BBC since she started working there. And this is what she had to say.
There are so many surprising things about the BBC. The first thing I think is actually how big it is. Like when you come outside and you see the massive BBC television centre sign, you just stand there, you feel so small. Everybody's really lovely. And it sounds quite cliche, but everybody is so nice. That's quite surprising. Apart from that, everything else has kind of been like as I've expected, you know, as I've dreamed it would be. So, yeah.
Gemma feels her trip to Ghana last year is the highlight of her career. She would love to do it again.
Last year, well, I've just finished working on a show called Exchange, a magazine show, and I got to go to Ghana for a week filming as part of the BBC Africa Live season, which happened last year. Actually, it was just incredible. Got to meet loads of different children and then take over like all the games and things that we would play on our show here, over there with them. So we had like kids running through hoops, we had them throwing custard pies and all sorts of things. It's absolutely awesome. I definitely want to go back. It'd be amazing to go back again.
Although she has worked hard to get her job at the BBC, she believes that luck has played a big part.
I don't know. Gift from God, I think it was. It was just amazing, the fact that I managed to get this job when I was still at Luton, you know. The uni helped me get like a real taster for what it would be like to then get thrown in the deep end when I got here. But I think, you know, it's a sink or swim situation, and thankfully, you know, I managed to tread water for the last 3 years. I think I'm swimming all right now. But it was just an absolute blessing, really, to be honest. It was amazing to be able to get this job off the back of a degree at Luton. So.
Some students at the university are inspired by her success. Her advice to students is,
just got to work hard, really hard, but you'll get there. Because I've come from such, you know, humble background, I suppose, you know, and I've always worked really hard to sort of do well in my education, and then to get the dream job that I've always wanted to do off the back of that is just like such an amazing reward. So yeah, dead chuffed and quite sort of flattered, really. If I'm inspiration to people, then, you know, brilliant. I guess that's actually what I want, for people to see that, you know, someone just like me, you know, normal Gemma from a little country village, you know, that just managed to make it. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter. As long as you put your heart and your mind to it, you get what you want at the end of the day.
Gemma is enjoying her time at the BBC and stays open to job offers. Who knows, she could become the next big thing.
Just whatever CBBC offers, really. You know, I'm quite sort of a free spirit. Wherever they want me to go, I kind of feel like I can tailor my presenting skills or my talents to whatever it is that they sort of throw at me, or give me, should I say. And yeah, I don't really know. I'd like to stay in children's for as long as I can, as long as I look young enough to be able to work in children. If the perfect opportunity comes up to do something like music telly, then that would be wicked. But I don't know, watch this space, I suppose.
Who knows, indeed. Like Gemma, you too can do it. Now, Leicester Square was full of excitement. Bruce Willis, top Hollywood producers, and furry, adorable animals made Leicester Square the place to be. And LTN made sure we got you all the showbiz news from DreamWorks animated film Over the Hedge.
The cast, director and producer received a warm welcome in Leicester Square for the London premiere of Over the Hedge, and we were right there from the beginning, from seeing the green carpet rolled out to go with the general Hedge theme, to other television crews, namely T4, rehearsing with their presenter Nikita. Bruce Willis was not the only star of the day. RJ and his friends also made an impressive appearance, which kept Bruce's adoring fans entertained. Our correspondent received a warm greeting from the owner of DreamWorks.
Hello, Saphia. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Did you have fun in making the movie?
Always. You always have fun making these movies, because what do? We make people laugh. And, you know. You get to be goofy and silly and do crazy things and work with people who are, you know, artists and work with great talent and comedians in it, and you laugh a lot. Work hard, but you laugh a lot. So.
Which film you enjoyed producing the most?
Oh, gosh, you know, I love every one of them, and it's so hard to pick them. You know, the Shrek movies were great, Lion King was amazing, even back to Little Mermaid. I mean, you know, I've been blessed. I've gotten to make lots of wonderful movies. Madagascar I love.
What's the next adventure for DreamWorks?
Flushed Away, which is a partnership between DreamWorks and Aardman Animation, which is coming out the end of this year.
Okay, thanks.
Now that's an exclusive to watch out for. Wash Away is coming out at the end of this year. Just remember, you heard it here first.
What do you think of the film?
I think it's terrific. I think it's really funny, entertaining for kids, entertaining for the adults that bring their kids, and entertaining for the adults that just bring themselves. Cheers. Great to be in London.
He's very cute.
Let's just say Omid was his usual self.
Luton, massive.
Okay. What was it like to play a vulnerable character?
Well, you know something? It was very good because usually... Is my character vulnerable?
Yeah,
Have you seen the movie?
did.
Have you seen it?
No, you did say in one of your interviews that you are
He's
actually
very
playing
vulnerable. He's a very vulnerable
and you're a
character.
comic guy, so...
Yeah. I don't like... I see a lot of comedians, we spend all our comic force on stage, and so if we get a chance to do something a bit more serious, a bit more vulnerable, outside of that, it's much more exciting. I love Luton Uni, I love students, and all I suggest they do is stop watching daytime TV and do their essays.
Okay, thanks, Omi.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
And the director's son Sammy, who played the character of Bucky, was on hand to help his dad with some of the voiceover work.
Oh, that's good. Well, it was great working with Sammy because what actually started was when we record the movie, people who work at DreamWorks record the voices first because we don't want to bother our actors. So we try out the lines, and I'll do RJ, and my directing partner Tim will do Vern, and then adults doing kids is kind of annoying. So we would bring in our own children to record the voices, and I brought in Sammy. And then when it came time to go find the real Bucky, we couldn't find the voice that we liked as much as Sammy's, which was a real thrill for me, and it ended up being a thrill for him.
Carey added that Bruce brought a lot of ad-libs to the film, and the director's favourite one is...
Walk it off, just walk that one off. It was great to see actually to go into Bruce and to reach back to his moonlighting days.
Over the Hedge is released in cinemas this Friday.
Join us again for the hottest news from the world of entertainment. I'll see you again at the top of the hour.